If there is one thing I've learned over the past few years, it's that Nintendo can be full of surprises. The big N over here is usually labeled as the kiddie company of the gaming industry, the baby shits, as my dad would say. Sony and Microsoft over here dropping some of the baddest, the most violent, the most testosterone-driven fucking bloodbath you've ever seen, baby! Wow! But Nintendo? Animal Crossing. Talk to animals, pay your taxes, have a good time. But even though Nintendo's track record is pretty clean for the most part, she ain't spotless. And the Mother series is like that dirty, greasy, disgusting stain on that track record. What I mean by this is that Nintendo really threw us a curveball with this series. While these games look very nice and Anna Kendrick levels of cute on the surface, there's a serious dark side that lies beneath the surface here. So let's just hop on in this choo-choo train, baby. Choo-choo! One of my favorite examples of this comes in the form of the Happy Happyism people, the boys in blue over here. These guys are a clear representation of, what's kind of funny about them is the fact that they aren't really out to do anything bad or hurt anybody. They just want to paint shit blue. But y'all kind of fucked up when you decided to steal my bitch, partner. So now I gotta paint your blue town red. With blood. Cause I'm about to kill y'all with my mind powers. Another one of these moments takes place near the end of the game, where you get to take a deep dive into your innermost self-conscious. Whoa, dude, that's pretty trippy. Give me a doinky and we'll hit this shit, you feel? Once you nab all 8 melodies, Ness kinda strokes out or something, and finds himself within the deepest and darkest depths of his own mind. Magic Camp, motherfucker. A world created in your own sick, twisted design. Filled with some really weird-ass enemies, like the French kiss of death right here, which is literally just a pair of smoochers giving you one of these faces. You see this? You better prepare your butt cheeks, baby, cause you about to get an all-expense-paid trip to Flavor Town. But if you're not into that, we've got some protection for you, some bodyguards, in the form of these huge, jacked bird men. But we are not here for pleasantries, ma'am. We've got the world to save. How do you guys like my B-list pissed off Russian impression? Nah, the real reason why we're here is because of this guy. The evil Mani Mani statue is a tool Giygas has been using to spread his influence all across Deagleland. Kinda like when you whack off and you shoot your influence in the toilet. Basically, while this thing has been corrupting the world around you, its evil stank has been corrupting you too. Manifesting itself in the deepest and darkest reaches of your mind, filling your innermost thoughts with sin! Like hugging a girl before marriage, ew, you nasty! So you've got this huge-ass setup, a duel to the death with your dark side that will determine if you can unlock your true power and save the world from utter freaking destruction. This is a big-ass event here. You show up to this thing in your fucking jammies, or butt-ass naked. If you're a real fan. Look, it's these little hints of playfulness that really help make the game feel a lot more lighthearted and just enjoyable to play through. I mean, throwing hands with a street post with googly eyes is undeniably charming, and definitely checks that off my to-do list. Until Mother 3 comes along and puts the kibosh on the fun with a healthy dose of... I swear, I don't like playing this game anymore. Because it's such a buzzkill. You've got a mother being killed not even an hour into the game, animal abuse, greed and corruption overtaking a peaceful village, animal abuse, verbal attacks from your father, animal abuse, abandonment issues, animal abuse, slavery and brainwashing, animal abuse. Fuck this game! And whoever decided to make these enemies look like Hinawa and Klaus, you are a sick bastard. Piece of shit. Yeah, they really went all out with the edge factor on this one, huh? Shit's worse than 4chan. Well, maybe not that bad, but... I respect the effort and creativity that went into this game. It's a bold-ass move to try to go for a story this raw and dark, especially with a Nintendo property. And they stuck with it too, which shows a ton of faith and commitment on the developers' behalf that they believed in this game and the direction they wanted to take it. it's just too much for me now, man. This shit was right up my alley when I first played it as an edgy 15-year-old sophomore, but now it's just a bit too dark for me. However, there were some aspects of this game that really retained the light-hearted nature of the originals. It kind of goes back to the whole charm of fighting the enemies from before, the weird-ass designs and all, except here it's a lot darker and just fucking weird, man. Porky Minch is one freak-ass dude, and instead of taking up a 9-to-5 job and contemplating the philosophical questions, like most 10-year-olds do, Porky let the power and childlike curiosity go to his head. A case in pain, the Chimeras. Chimeras in the EarthBound universe are the result of this curiosity. They're deformed and oftentimes gruesome creations that splice two animals together. A tarantula with a lion's face on it, kindly step away from me, sir, before I alert the authorities. It's weird, it's twisted, and it's just right up this game's alley. So what could possibly be the light-hearted side to these freakish abominations? Well, Porky's kinda got a sense of humor. Some of these designs are downright hilarious, like this guy. And they kinda make me concerned for some of the artists on this team. Like, you cannot convince me that the idea for this guy was not conceived of without hotboxing the room first. Like they on some lungbuster type shit here.
Yeah, what up, YouTube?
And honestly, that's pretty much it. I mean, these games have dark sides, but the developers know how to have some fun with it. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're about halfway done with this whole month of Mother shindig, but I've still got quite a bit in store for you. Thank you all so much for your time. I really do appreciate you guys coming out here again and watching. Hope you guys had some fun here. And shit, I mean, guess that's it. See you around next time, guys. Keep on keeping it.